Exercise 5.2, first question. Fill in the blanks in the following table. Given that A is the first term, D is the common difference, and AN is the nth term of the AP. Table is here given. You have to find the missing term. In the first case, AN is missing. A is equal to 7, D is equal to 3, N is equal to 8. We know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So we can rewrite with the given values. In place of A is equal to 7 plus N is 8, so 8 minus 1. And D is 3, which is equal to 7 plus 8 minus 1 is 7, that into 3, which is equal to 7 into 3, 21 plus 7, 28. That is AN is equal to 28. Now the second one. Here A is given, D we have to find. Write the formula. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is given as 0. So 0 is equal to A is minus 18 plus N is 10. 10 minus 1 into D. So we can write that minus 18 when we are moving to the other side. 18 is equal to 10 minus 1 is 9. 9D. That means D is equal to 18 by 9, which is equal to 2. Now third one. First we have to write the formula. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. And put the values there. Here A we have to find, rest of the terms are given. So AN is equal to minus 5. Is equal to A we have to find, and N is equal to 18 minus 1 into D is minus 3. Which is equal to A plus 17 into minus 3. That is A minus 51. The other side already minus 5 is there. That means A is equal to minus 51 when comes the other side, minus 5 already there, plus 51. That means 46. So A is equal to 46. Here fourth one. AN is given as 3.6, A is minus 18.9, N minus 1 into 2.5 as D. We have to find N. For that, 3.6, when you are moving minus 18 to this side, it will come 3.6 plus 18.9 is equal to, open this bracket, 2.5 N minus 2.5. So when we are adding these two, it will come 22.5. Then that plus this 2.5 to the side is equal to 2.5 N. That is 22.5 plus 2.5, it will become 25. 25 is equal to 2.5 N. Which implies N is equal to 25 by 2.5 is equal to 10. Multiply with 10, you will get 250 by 25, which is equal to 10. And that is N is equal to 10. The fifth one, D is equal to 0. So the entire term it will come as 0. Then AN is equal to 3.5. Second one, choose the correct choice in the following and justify. First one, 30th term of the AP. AP is here given 10, 7, 4, etc. So from that first term A is equal to 10. Common difference second term minus first term. 7 minus 10 is equal to minus 3, and 30th term, that means n is equal to 30. In the formula here, a in place of n we can write 30. A 30 is equal to a is equal to 10 plus n is 30. So 30 minus 1 into d, that is minus 3, which is equal to 10 plus 29 into minus 3, that is equal to 10 plus minus 87. 10 minus 87 is equal to minus 77. That means a 30 is equal to minus 77. So option C is correct. So we can write that is option C. C is correct. Here second question. 11th term we have to find from the AP minus 3, minus 1 by 2, 2, etc. So first term A is equal to minus 3, D is equal to second term minus first term. So minus 1 by 2, minus of minus plus 3, 2 is the LCM, 6 plus minus 1, that is 5 by 2. So D is equal to 5 by 2. N is equal to 11, 11th term. So AN is equal to a plus n minus 1 d n into d, then a11 is equal to minus 3 plus n minus 1, that 11 minus 1 into 5 by 2. So 11 minus 1 is 10, 10 into 5 by 2, here 25 plus minus 3, that is 22. That means a11 is equal to 22, which means option B is correct. Third question. In the following APs, find the missing terms. First one, 2-26. So A1, first term is 2, third term A3, that is 26. We know the formula AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So n is equal to 3. Then we can rewrite that as A3 is equal to A plus n means 3. 3 minus 1 into D. So here A3 is given as 26. That is 26 is equal to A means the first term 2. 2 plus 3 minus 1, 2. 2D. Moving 2 to this side, 2 will become 24 is equal to 2D, which implies D is equal to 24 by 2 is equal to 12. Now we got D as 12. Then we have to find the second term. Second term means A2. A2 is first term plus D. That means A is first term is 2, then D is 12. So 2 plus 12, which is equal to 14. So the second term is 14. Missing term is 14. Here second one, dash 13 dash 3. So A2, that means 13. A4 is 3. A2 we can rewrite as first term plus common difference, that is 13. And this is A4. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. N minus 1, that means here n is equal to 4. N minus 1 means 3. 3D is equal to 3. Here we are getting two equations. A plus, second equation is this one, 3D is equal to 3, and first one A plus D is equal to 13. When we are minusing, these two will cancel. 3D minus D, it will come 2D, and 3 minus 13, that will come as minus 10. So which implies D is equal to minus 10 by 2 is equal to minus 5. So here we are getting D is equal to minus 5. Then we can put any one of these equations. First equation, put this as 1, this as 2. Here 2 minus 1. gives that. Now put the value of d in equation 1. Equation 1 gives a plus, in place of d, minus 5 is equal to 13. That means a is equal to 13 plus 5, 18. Now first term column we can fill with 18, that in the first box. Then 13 is already there. Then 13 plus d, that is the next number. 13 plus d is minus 5. 13 plus minus 5, that will come as 8. So 8 is the next number. Then 3. So the missing numbers are 18 and 8. Third one, second and third terms are missing. Fourth term is given as 9 and 1 by 2, that we can write as 19 by 2. 2 into 9, 18 plus 1, 19 by 2. But we know that a4 is equal to a plus 3d. That is equal to 19 by 2. So in place of that a, we can put here, that is a is 5. First term is given. 5 plus 3d is equal to 19 by 2, which means 3d is equal to 19 by 2 minus 5 is equal to 19 minus 10 by 2, which means 9 by 2. Again 3d is 9 by 2, then d is equal to 9 by 2, and this 3 will go down. So it will come as 3 by 2. Now here we are getting d is equal to 3 by 2. Then from that we have to find the second and third term. Then a2. a2 is equal to a plus d, which means a is 5. 5 plus 3 by 2, which is equal to 10. 10 plus 3, 13 by 2. That's the second term. Third term, a3 is equal to a plus 2d, which is equal to 5 plus 2 into 3 by 2, which is equal to 5 plus 3, that means 8. So the missing terms are 13 by 2 and 8. 13 by 2, if you want, we can write as the mixed fraction form, that is 6 and 1 by 2. Therefore we can write the sequence 5, then 6, 1 by 2, 8, 9, 1 by 2. These are the missing numbers. Fourth one, minus 4, and second, third, fourth, fifth terms are missing, then 6. So here a is equal to minus 4. This we can take as a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6. And a6 is equal to 6. a6 means a plus 5d is equal to 6. A is here given as minus 4. Minus 4 plus 5d is equal to 6. That means 5d is equal to minus 4 to the other side. 6 plus minus plus 4, that will come 10. Which implies d is equal to 10 by 5 is equal to 2. Now we got d is equal to 2. Then we can find the rest of the terms. First term is minus 4. Then a2 is equal to a plus d. That means minus 4 plus 2 is equal to minus 2. a3 is equal to a plus 2d, which is equal to minus 4 plus 2 into d is 2, is equal to minus 4 plus 4, 0. Then a3 is equal to a plus 3d minus 4 plus 3 into 2, which is equal to 2. a4 is equal to a plus, not a3, here a4. a5 is equal to a plus 4d, which is equal to minus 4 plus 4 into 2 is equal to 4. So the missing numbers are, first one is minus 4 there, then minus 2, 0, 2, 4 and 6 is coming. These are the terms missing. Here fifth one, A2 and A6 are given. So we can write in order A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. A2 is given, that means A2 is equal to A plus D and that is equal to 38. Question number 1. A6 is given. A6 means A plus 5D which is equal to minus 22. This is equation number 2. Then 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 gives A and A will cancel. 5D minus D, that will come as 4D is equal to minus 22 minus 38. So it will come minus 60. From that D is equal to minus 60 by 4 is equal to minus 15. So D is equal to minus 15. Then we have to find A in the first equation. Equation 1 gives A plus D is equal to 38. That means A plus minus 15 is equal to 38, which implies A is equal to 38 plus 15. 53. So now we got A is equal to 53 and D is equal to minus 15. Then we can find the remaining terms. Now A3. A3 is equal to 53 plus A plus n minus 1, 2D. 2 into minus 15 which is equal to 53 plus minus 30. 23. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. That means A is 53 plus 3 into D is minus 15. It is equal to 53 plus 3 into minus 15 minus 45 which is equal to 8. Now A5. A5 means A plus 4D which means 53 plus 4 into minus 15 which is equal to 53 plus minus 60 which is equal to minus 7. Now here we got all the terms. A is 53, then A1 is 53, A2 38, then A3 23, A4 8, A5 minus 7 and A6 minus 22. These are the missing terms. Question number 4. Which term of the AP 3, 8, 13, 18, etc. is 78? That means AN as 78. First term 3, common difference is second term minus first term, that is 5. So we have AN is equal to A plus n minus 1D, that formula. We can replace AN as 78 is equal to, in place of A, 3 plus n minus 1 into D is 5. Which term 78? That means n we have to find. Then 3 when we are moving to the other side, which implies 78 minus 3, that is 75 is equal to n minus 1 into 5. Then we can divide by 5. 75 by 5 we will get 15, that is equal to n minus 1, which implies n is equal to minus 1 to the other side, 16. So we can write 16th term of the given AP is 78. That is A16 or 16th term of the given AP is equal to 78. Fifth question, find the number of terms in each of the following AP. First one 7, 3, 19, etc. 205. That means A is equal to 7. Common difference D is equal to 13 minus 7, 6. N the term, that is 205. We have to find N, number of terms. Apply the values in the given in this equation. N is 205. That is 205 is equal to 7 into n minus 1 into 6. 7 plus A plus. So move this 7 to this side. 205 minus 7, that is 198. Is equal to n minus 1 into 6. Then divide by 6. 198 by 6, that means 33, which is equal to n minus 1. Which implies n minus 1 is equal to 33, that is n is equal to 33 plus 1, 34. So we can write, therefore the number of terms in the given AP is equal to is 34. That is the number of terms in this AP is 34. Now fifth question, the second part, 18, 15, 1 by 2, 13, etc. Here A is equal to first term 18, common difference 15, 1 by 2 we can write as 2 into 15, 30, 31 by 2 minus 18. Is equal to minus 5 by 2. So D is equal to minus 5 by 2 and last term AN is equal to minus 47. Then minus 47 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Moving 18 to the other side, it will become minus 65. Minus 65 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Cross multiply, that means minus 65, 2 it will come on top, 5 you can divide by 5. So minus into minus it will cancel. Here 1, 13 into 2, that means 26. That is equal to n minus 1, which implies n is equal to 26 plus 1, 27. So the number of terms in the given AP is equal to 27. Question number 6. Check whether minus 150 is a term on the of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2, etc. For that, first we have to write all the terms. A is equal to first term is equal to 11. Common difference is equal to A2 minus A1. That means minus 3. AN is equal to, we have to take that number. Then here minus 150 is equal to 11 plus. N we don't have, so n minus 1 into D is minus 3. So when we are moving 11 to the other side, that is minus 160, minus 161 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. That means when we are opening this bracket, it will come minus 3n and plus 3. That which implies minus 3n is equal to 3 move to the other side. So minus 164. Minus we can cancel from both the side, which implies n is equal to 164 by 3. When we are doing this division, we will get that as 54.67. We know that this is not a natural number. Always the number should be, number of terms should be a positive integer. So this not belongs to natural number. So we can write, therefore minus 150 is not a term of the given AP. Question number 7, find the 31st term that we have to find. And here it's given 11th term is 38. That means A11 is 38. We can write A11 means A plus 10D is equal to 38. And 16th term is 73. A16. This we can write as A plus 15D is equal to 73. From these two equations, we can find A and D, common difference and first term, by solving these two equations. So equation number 2 minus equation number 1, we will get 5D is equal to 35, then D is equal to 35 by 5, 7. Then put that value of D in equation number 1. A plus 10 into 7 is equal to 38, which means A is equal to 38 minus 70 is equal to minus 32. So now we got A and D, first term and common difference. Now we can find A31, 31st term. So A31 is equal to A plus n minus 1, 30D, which means A is here minus 32 plus 30 into D is 7, which is equal to minus 32 plus 210, and that is equal to 178. So here the question, find 31st term. Therefore, 31st term of the AP is 178. Question number 8. If an AP consists of 50 terms, that means n is equal to 50, of which third term is 12. Third term means A3, that is equal to A plus 2D, which is equal to 12. And last term, total 50 terms. So last term means A50, that is same as AN, which is equal to 106. A50 we can write as A plus 49D, which is equal to 106. Then find 29th term. We have to find A29. So question. So two equations are here. A plus 2D is equal to 12 and A plus 49D is equal to 106. We can rewrite that as A plus 2D is equal to 12 and A plus 49D is equal to 106. Solve these two equations, 2 minus 1, we will get A and D from that. Here we are getting equation 2 minus 1, 47D is equal to 94 and D is equal to 2. Then equation 1, put that value in equation 1, A plus 2 into 2 is equal to 12, and from that A also we got. Now we have to find A29. So A29, which means A plus 28D. That means A is here 8 plus 28 into 2, which is equal to 8 plus 28 into 2, that is 56. 8 plus 56, it's equal to 64. So we can write the 29th term of the AP is 64. Question number 9. If the third and ninth terms of the AP is 4 and minus 8. So we can write A. Third term means A3, which is equal to A plus 2D is equal to 4. And ninth term A9 is equal to A plus 8D is equal to minus 8. And respectively, which term of an AP is 0. So the last term we can take AN as 0. We have to find n. Here two equations. From these two equations we can find a and d. So here subtracting 1 from equation number 2, we are getting 6d is equal to minus 12 and d is equal to minus 2. From that equation number 1, that will come, put the value of d in equation 1, it will come a is equal to 8 from that. Now we have to find n, which term of the AP is 0. So we can take an as 0. 0 is equal to, a is here 8 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 2. Move this 8 to the other side. That means minus 8 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. We can cancel minus from both the side. Then n minus 1 is equal to 8 by 2. Is equal to 4. Which implies n is equal to 4 plus 1, that means 5. So fifth term of the AP is 0. Question number 10. The 70th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. 17th term of the AP, that means A17, exceeds its 10th term. Its 10th term means A10 by 7. That means A17 is equal to A10 plus 7, and we have to find common difference. So A17 we can write as A plus 16D, which is equal to A10 we can write as A plus 9D, that plus 7. Moving the terms to the left side, a will cancel, or we can write that a plus 16d minus a minus 9d is equal to 7. A will cancel, 16 minus 9, that means 7, which implies 7d is equal to 7, that means d is equal to 7 by 7 is equal to 1. So we can write, therefore, the common difference. Common difference is equal to 1. The 11th question, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39, etc. will be 132 more than 54th term. So we can take like 10th term of the AP be 132 more than A54. 54th term means A54. And here A is equal to 3, D is equal to 15 minus 3, that means 12. So this one we can write as AN is equal to 54th term, that means A54 plus 132 more than. So 132. We know that AN we can write as A plus N minus 1 into D, which is equal to here. A plus 54 means 53D, A plus 53D plus 132. Put the values here. A is 3 plus N minus 1 into D is 12. It's equal to 3 plus 53 into 12 plus 132. Moving 3 to this side, 3 and 3 we can cancel. Then that is N minus 1 into 12 is equal to 53 into 12 plus 132. That will come as 768. Then N minus 1 is equal to 768 by 12, which is equal to 64. So from here we are getting N minus 1 is equal to 64. So N is equal to 1 moving to the other side, 65. So we can write the 65th term of the AP is 132 more than its 54th term. Question number 12. In two APs have the same common difference. D is same. The difference between their 100th terms is 100. What is the difference between their 1000th term? So we can take first AP with the term, first term A, small letter a, and for the second AP, first term as capital A. Let A and capital A be the first term of two APs and D be the common difference. And here it's given difference between their 100th term is 100. That means A100 minus second AP. A100 is equal to 100. Here we know that A100 means A plus 99D. That minus this one also, capital A is their first term, that plus 99D is equal to 100. When we are opening this bracket, A plus 99D minus A minus 99D is equal to 100. Here 99D positive and negative, that we can cancel. Then remaining that is A minus capital A is equal to 100. Is equal to 100. Next we are going to check their 1000th term. That means therefore A1000 minus A capital A 1000 is equal to, we can write A1000 as A plus 999D, that minus capital A plus 999D. So A1000 minus this A1000. When we are opening this bracket, A plus, which implies 999D minus capital A, then minus 909D. So here this 900D will cancel, which means implies small letter a minus capital A will get. That already we have 100. So we can write the difference between their 1000th terms also is equal to 100. That is the difference between their 1000th terms. Between the 1000th terms, that also same as the 100th terms is 100. 13th one, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? We know that 3-digit numbers are starting with 1000. Sorry, starting with 100, 101, 102, etc. up to 999. So 3-digit numbers. And divisible by 7. So first 3-digit number divisible by 7. 100 is not divisible by 7. 101, 2, no. So 105 is the first 3-digit number divisible by 7. Same way, similarly, backward 999, 998. When we are dividing or checking that, we can see 994 is the last number, which is last 3-digit number, which is divisible by 7. So here we can take 105, 112, etc. 994 are the 3-digit numbers divisible by 7. Here first number A is equal to 105 and divisible by 7. So it is repeating, common difference is 7. So D is equal to 7 and last number 3-digit number which is divisible by 7 is 994. These two numbers we had to find out first and write the AP. Then here how many 3-digit numbers n we have to calculate. We know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here an means 994 is equal to a is 105 plus n minus 1 into d is 7. Moving 105 to the left side, it will become 889 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. divide by 7, which implies n minus 1 is equal to 889 by 7, which is equal to 127. That means n is equal to 127 plus 1. It's equal to 128. Now we got n is equal to 128. Therefore, we can write according to the question. There are 128 three-digit numbers are there divisible by 7. So we can write there are 128 three-digit numbers divisible by 7. 14th question. How many multiples of 4 lies between 10 and 250? So first we have to find out the multiples of 4 between 10 and 250. So we know that after 10, first multiple of 4 is coming, that is 12. Then 16, 20, 24, etc. And before 250, 250 is not divisible by 4. Then 249 is not, then 248. So 248 is the last number divisible by 4 before 250. Now we got the AP. Here A is equal to 12, D is equal to 16 minus 12, that means 4 or multiples of 4. That is the common difference. Then AN is equal to 248. Question is how many multiples? N we have to find. So write the formula. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, and AN is 248 is equal to 12 plus N minus 1 into 4. Moving 12 to the other side, it will come 236 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Then divide by 4, that is n minus 1 is equal to 236 by 4. It's equal to 59, which implies n is equal to 60. So n is equal to 60, that we can write in sentence, that is 60 multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. 15th question. For what value of n are the nth terms of two APs are equal? Here two APs are there given. First one 63, 65, 67, etc. Here A is equal to 63 and D is equal to 65 minus 63, that is 2. Second AP 3, 10, 17, etc. A is equal to 3, D is equal to 10 minus 3, 7. Now here it is given nth terms of both the APs are equal. Given that nth term, that means AN that are equal. So AN of this one, first AP, we can write as, therefore, A plus n minus 1 into D. A means 63 plus n minus 1 into D, that is 2, which is equal to here the nth term. That means there also A plus 3 plus n minus 1 into D. D is 7. We know that AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Both the case AN is same, equal. So we can compare the right sides. That's what we are doing. Now from that, when we are solving, we will get the value of n. So when we are opening the bracket, 63 plus 2n minus 2 is equal to 3 plus 7n minus 7. Here 61 plus 2n is equal to 3 minus 7. That means minus 4 plus 7n. Move n terms to one side. That means right side 7n minus 2n and 4 to the other side. 61 plus 4, which implies 61 plus 4, that is 65 is equal to 5n. That means n is equal to 65 by 5 is equal to 13. So value of n is 13. So we can write, therefore the required value of n is 30. Question, determine the AP. We have to find the AP whose third term is 16. That means A3 is equal to A plus 2D. So that we can write as equation number 1. And seventh term, which means A7, exceeds fifth term by 12. So A5 plus 12 is equal to A7. We can write A7 as A plus 6D is equal to A5 as A plus 4D plus 12. Move the terms to here. A and A can cancel. 6D minus 4D. That means 2D is equal to 12, and which implies D is equal to 12 by 2, 6. Put that value in 1. 1 gives A plus 2 into 6 is equal to 16. That means A is equal to 16 minus 12, 4. Now determine the AP. So now we got A is equal to 4 and D is equal to 6. We can write the AP. Therefore, the AP is first term. We can write that as 4. Then A plus D. That means 4 plus 6, 10. Then 10 plus 6, 16. 16 plus 6, 22, etc. Question number 17. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP. AP is given in this order. From last 20th term. So we can write in reverse order. Last term as first and just reverse the order. 13, 8, 3, etc. Here first term A is equal to 253 and D 3 minus 8. So that will come as minus 5. So we have A and D. Now we have to find 20th term. Therefore A20 is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. That means 19D, which is equal to A is here 253, that plus 19 into minus 5. So 19 into minus 5, it is coming minus 95, which is equal to 253 minus 95, that is equal to 158. So we can write the 20th term of the given AP is 158. So we can write in sentence 20th term from the end is equal to 158. So first we have to write in reverse order, and from there A common difference, then 20th term. So here 20th term from the end, that is 158 according to the question. Question number 18. The sum of the 4th and 8th term. So sum of the 4th and 8th term means A4 plus A8 is equal to of an AP is 24. And the sum of 6th and 10th term. So A6 plus A10, that is equal to 44. We have to find first 3 terms of the given AP. So this we can rewrite as A4 means A plus 3D. That plus A8 means A plus 7D, which is equal to 24. That means 2A plus 10D is equal to 24. If we divide by 2, we will get, that is A plus 5D is equal to 12. That is equation number 1. Second one, A6 means A plus 5D. A10 means A plus 9D. That is equal to 44. Now here 2a plus 14d is equal to 44. Divide by 2. A plus 7d is equal to 22. Equation number 2. Solve equation number 1 and 2. Then we will get a and common difference d. Here equation number 2 minus equation number 1, we are getting will cancel, then 7d minus 5d, that is 2d is equal to 22 minus 12, 10. Then d is equal to 10 by 2, 5. Put that value in equation 1. A plus 5 into, in place of d, 5. 5 into 5 is equal to 12, which means a is equal to 12 minus 25 is equal to minus 13. So we got the first term as minus 13. Then second term means a plus d. The terms are coming a plus d, then a plus 2d, etc. So we can take first term minus 13, that plus d, that will come as minus 8. We have to write first three terms, one more term. That means minus 8 plus 5, so minus 3. That means the first three terms are minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3. Question number 19. Shubha Rao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000. So started with rupees 5,000. Starting salary that we can take as A, the first term, as 5,000, and received an increment to 200 rupees each year. So that as the common difference. Every year increment as that means 200 rupees increment. So that we can take as D. Now in which year did his income reach 7,000? Last number. Also AN of that AP, when we are considering this as an AP, AN is equal to 7,000. In which year? That means N we have to find out. Now AN is equal to 7,000, so we can write in the formula 7,000 is equal to A is 5,000 plus N minus 1 into D. D is 200. Moving 5,000 to the other side, N minus 1 into 200 is equal to, here we will get 2,000. And N minus 1 is equal to 2,000 by 200, which means 10, which implies N is equal to 10 plus 1, that means 11. So we can write the 11th year he will receive 7,000 rupees. That is 11th year. 11th year his income or salary reaches rupees 7,000. Question number 20. Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If nth week her weekly savings become 20 rupees 55 paise. Find n. So we can write in terms of AP. Her savings in the first week, that means A, first term as rupees 5, weekly increment or increase, that is common difference 1.75 rupees. Last is term, that means AN is equal to 20.75. And we had to find n the week. Find n. So we can write there in the formula. AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. In that AN is equal to, that is 20.75 is equal to A is 5 plus n we have to find. So n minus 1 into D is 1.75. Moving 5 to the other side, it will become 15.75 is equal to n minus 1 into 1.75, which implies n minus 1 is equal to 15.75 divided by 1.75. decimal places we can move from up and down. So 1575 by 175, when we are simplifying, that will get is equal to 9, which means n is equal to 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So we can write in sentence, in 10th week n is equal to 10. So therefore in 10th week her savings will be rupees 20.75.